Hi and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup for beginners tutorial on how to apply lipstick like a pro. Now, I was actually surprised that you guys actually requested to see this. I mentioned in my last video that I did that was a part of my makeup for beginners series. And I think that was the foundation and contouring one, or hide and contouring tutorial. I had asked you guys if you guys wanted to see a lip one, but I was kind of debating if I should do it or not, only because I feel like lips are pretty easy and straightforward. But a bunch of you guys said you guys wanted to see how to apply lipstick, how to pair lipstick with your eye look, and then also how to do ombre lips, was like the main ones that I got. So I'll be answering that all for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so how I'm going to talk through this tutorial is I'm actually going to break it into 3 different sections. So I'm going to do how I prep my lips, how I pair my lipstick with my eye look, and then lastly how I actually apply my lip liner and my lipstick. And those are like the 3 components whenever it comes to actually applying your lipstick, because to me, of course, naturally you do the lips at the end. So that's kind of how I do the order of. I always prep my lips first, figure out what lipstick I want to go, you know, with my eye look, and then of course apply the color to my lips. So whenever it's time to apply my lipstick, I want to make sure that I first and foremost have a nice, smooth, even base. This is so important, especially if you're going to use liquid lipsticks. You want to make sure that your lips are very nice, smooth, and even, so that way whenever the lipstick is applied to your lips, you have a really nice blank, even canvas for the product to actually lay on top of. So I like to go in with a nice lip scrub. You can get a lip scrub anywhere. You can make your own one. I've mixed coconut oil and sugar before in the past to make my own DIY lip scrub. My go-to recently though has been this lip scrub from Pacifica. It's a Pacifica Lips Like Sugar Candied Lemon and Sugar Lip Scrub. I love it because it looks like this. It comes in a lip balm tube, so it actually looks like lip balm. But if you look at it really closely, it actually has those sugar crystals in it. So apply it to your lips, and you'll get that scrub on your lips like this. See that? It's like all of the scrub stuff is on my lips. Rub my lips together. Okay? And then of course take a towel or a napkin or a tissue and just wipe that off. And you want to make sure that you get all of the excess product, excess scrub, excess sugar off of your lips, because you don't want to have anything left on there for when it's time to apply the lipstick. Now my lips are nice and smooth and moisturized, and they're really even. So if you suffer from dry lips, if you have like dry patches, if you have issues with applying an even coat of lipstick and like you seem to have like clumpier areas, or it kind of just have like areas where it kind of cracks, try the lip scrub. I'm telling you, it makes such a huge difference. And it makes applying lipstick, especially liquid lipstick, 10 times easier. And then I always go in with a lip balm before I apply lipstick. And you guys actually never see this step in my tutorials because I always do this step off camera. I always do the lip scrub and the lip balm off camera, but I always do it. So I either typically reach for my Carmex. The Carmex is just a general one that I always use. It's $1 and it's good. Or I reach for my other Pacifica lip balm. Now here's the lip scrub. Okay, and these are lip balms. So this is the Pacifica Hawaiian Banana Lip Balm, and also these are 100% vegan and cruelty-free. So if you are really big into using only cruelty-free and vegan products, then check out Pacifica. Their products are really nice, super moisturizing, especially these lip products, y'all. So moisturizing and feels so good. It smells so good. So I just apply this to my lips. Rub it in. And honestly, what I typically do is I'll actually apply my lip balm before I even start my makeup, just so that way my lips can get really nice and juicy and moisturized as I'm applying the makeup. And then once I get to lips, I'm like all good to go. Y'all, I never apply product to dry lips. Like never. I will never do that. I used to do that before in the past, and my lips used to feel like so dry throughout the day. My lips would start to crack. It would just feel so drying. And once I started applying a lip balm prior to my lipstick application, it changed my life. So definitely lip prep. It seems really simple and like common sense, but it's, y'all, it's so important. Once you got that applied, I'm gonna just take my hand, kind of just blot the excess product off of my lips. So it's still on there, my lips are still nice and moisturized, but I don't have a lot of excess product. Sometimes if you, like for example, if you are using a matte liquid lipstick and you do have like excess lip balm on your lips, it can actually affect and mess with the consistency of the product. So if you're using a matte lipstick, for example, and you have, you know, a bunch of excess lip balm on your lips and you apply the matte lipstick, it actually won't look matte. So kind of like to go in again with my hand, make sure everything that's, you know, excessive is off, but I still have that, you know, moisturized feeling on my lips. Now it's time to figure out what color we want to go with our eyes. Now, this is all personal preference, to be honest. Everyone's preference as far as their lip combos with their eyes is all different. My general rule of thumb, and I change it every now and then, you guys will kind of notice that I kind of will break this rule every now and then, but in general, my general rule of thumb is if I have a bold, smoky eye going on, I will stick to a nude or natural lip. That's almost always what I do, just because it's safe. It's something that you know no matter what, it'll look good. So like for example, with today's eye look, naturally I just gravitate toward a nude lipstick and be done with it, because nude goes with everything. And if you have a lot going on the eye, like if you have a bold wing liner, or you know, big bold lashes, or like a smoked out waterline, you kind of want that to be the center of attention. So for me, it's a lot easier kind of to stick with a nude or natural lipstick to kind of help balance it out. Now, on the other hand, if I had a very simple or neutral eye, like if I just did a flush of like metallic and like a flush of brown or something, like nothing too crazy, something that's pretty simple, I would reach for a bolder lipstick. Okay, that's kind of like what I always do. I typically being the key word, I typically will not combine a really bold lipstick, and by bold I mean bright red, or you know, a dark plum, or like a dark burgundy, or you know, a bright orange or a coral. I typically won't mix that kind of lipstick with like a smoky eye like this, but I will every now and then. But just in general, I typically don't. And then kind of just play it off, you know, from there. Also, if you're doing nothing on the eyes, like if you're gonna do, you know, just lashes and mascara, or like, you know, basically no color on the eyes, you can do anything on the lips. So if you are feeling like you want to do an orange or a red or a purple or a brown or even a green or a blue, if you are wanting to kind of go like a bolder route, I would say either stick to a very, very minimal eye look, or just do nothing at all. Just pop on some lashes, do your skin routine, you know, your foundation, your highlight, contour, blah, 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 and then pop on a bold lipstick. And I'm telling you guys, that works every time. Like, that's the safest route to go if you want to do a bold lipstick. Honestly, after trial and error, you kind of figure out like what looks good and what doesn't. Like for example, if I didn't want to go with a nude lipstick, which is my usual go-to, with this eye look, I could do like a really pretty like dark purple. Yeah, I would do either nude or like a really, really vampy dark purple. I wouldn't do a red, only because of the shirt I have on is maroon. My eye look is more smoky and it's more brown, and I fight that might clash a little bit. I wouldn't do like a green or a blue or anything, definitely not like that. So that's kind of like how I would play it off. But again, the general rule of thumb for me is if you have a smoky heavy eye, go light on lipstick. If you have a light eye, you know, you can go heavier on the lipstick. And then if you just have nothing, you can do whatever. And then of course, after trial and error and practicing, figuring out what looks good, what doesn't look good, what kind of coordinates together, you can kind of figure out how to play with different things from there. So going with my rules, I'm gonna just go ahead and stick with a nude lipstick for today. Going on to lip liner, I actually own a ton of lip liners, y'all, and only use 3. I have a million lip liners, to be honest, but I always reach for the same 3. The 3 I always go for are all MAC, and I personally feel like MAC has the best lip liners out there. They're not crazy expensive, they're super pigmented, they apply really easily, they don't patch up, and they're really, really great as far as preventing bleeding. And what bleeding means is, you know how sometimes you can apply a liquid lipstick or a matte lipstick or just a lipstick in general? Sometimes if you do not use, not sometimes, typically if you do not use a lip liner, you'll notice that throughout the day, your lipstick will kind of actually bleed into the outer perimeter of your lips. right? And that's where the lip liner comes in. The lip liner actually helps to create the shape or define the shape. It can help to create dimension depending on what kind of shade you use. Typically, you want to use a shade that's, if not the exact same shade as a lipstick, you want to use something that's a smidget darker, kind of create some dimension on your lips. And then it also helps to prevent bleeding. So if you apply a lip liner before the lipstick, it'll actually help to prevent that lipstick from bleeding into the outer perimeter of your lips. That's why lip liner is so important. So I always reach for the same three, you guys, and that is MAC Chestnut. You guys know I always use this. MAC Cork, or Cork's right here. MAC Cork and Night Moth. I don't use like a light pastel lip liner. Now lipsticks is a whole other thing, but like for lip liner, I won't use anything light or cool or ashy or like pastel, or you know, I kind of stick to like something that's brown, like in the brown family, or something that's darker, like a dark purple or a dark red, you know what I'm saying? So that's my general rule of thumb. I just stick to my browns and like my darker tones. So again, Chestnut, Cork, and Night Moth. If you are brown and you need any lip liner and you are looking for like the must-haves, these are going to be your best friends because they go with everything. I'm gonna do a nude lipstick, but I want to talk about how I kind of talk through and figure out which lip liner coordinates with which lipstick, okay? So typically if I do a nude, I always just do one of my browns. I'll either do Chestnut or Cork. Chestnut is a very dark brown, as you can see. See there? It's a true brown. Cork is a little bit lighter, okay? So Cork is actually a light brown. So here's Cork, the one on the bottom, and Chestnut's on top. So if I want a very natural, like almost like my lips kind of look, I'll do Cork, because Cork actually is basically the same color as my outer lip area. Like the perimeter of my lips actually kind of match Cork almost exactly. So if I want to look just like, you know, it's my lips, basically I'll just go in with Cork. If I want something a little bit more bolder, if I want to add more dimension, okay, and by dimension I mean like really make those lips kind of really pop and like give me that whole, you know, pouty, sturdy look, then I'll do Chestnut, because Chestnut really helps to make your, you know, lips pop and really accentuate your lips. Also, Chestnut looks good on almost any skin tone. Might I add that, okay? Chestnut, I use it with my clients all the time because it looks good on everyone. I feel like whether you're fair, whether you're, you know, a deeper skin tone, it looks good on everyone. So this is how I decide between Cork and Chestnut. Chestnut is if I want a bolder lip. Cork is if I want a more natural lip. If I'm doing anything in the pink or red family, I'll reach for Night Moth. Now, Night Moth is a true plum, like a true plum, you guys. This one right there. And I use this one whenever I want to deal with pinks or reds because this is a nice contrast color, okay? Okay, so here are a few of my Milani matte liquid lipsticks. This is a shade Sugar, this is a shade Devotion, this is a shade Sweetheart, and this is a shade Fancy. Now, as you can see, these are all different shades, you guys, okay? Sugar is a true berry shade. True berry. Devotion is a true red. Okay, and then Sweetheart is a true hot pink. And then Fancy is like a pinkish plumish shade. Okay, so it's pink with like a purple undertone. So all four of these are all different shades, but they're all part of that pink, red, berry family. Okay, and the fun thing is that all four of these and anything in this family would be perfectly paired with Night Moth. You can also try other lip colors as well. I just mentioned those top three that I always use, but if you're using a red lipstick, you can always pair it with a red lip liner. Same thing with a red lip liner and a pink lipstick. Just kind of stick to a lip liner in the general family of the lipstick. So as I mentioned, I'm going to do a nude lip for today to kind of coordinate with today's look. So I'm going to take my Chestnut lip liner because I want to kind of have a bolder lip liner. And I want to actually kind of show you guys how I create my ombre lipstick. So I'm going to take my Chestnut and line my lips. And this is pretty straightforward. I'm going to stick to my own natural lip shape. And just apply it basically where you see that darker perimeter around your lips. So never bring it onto, if you don't want to overline, just kind of stick to the outer perimeter of your lips. So right here where your natural skin meets the lip, like right down there, that's where you apply it to. Focus it in there. So the bottom is done. Again, same with the top. Kind of just focus it right where your natural skin meets the lips. So like right in here where you see that darker area. Now, if you want to create a ombre lip, you can always go heavier on the liner. Like today, I kind of just did a little bit heavier on the liner on here. You can always kind of blend it in. Like so. So none of the liner's coming all the way, you know, into the lip, which is, you know, what we want for an ombre lip. If you didn't want to do ombre, kind of want to stick to like a real natural lip, I would have kept the line a lot thinner, kind of just more natural, and then apply the lipstick all over, and then kind of just blot my lips and be done with it. But again, we're doing ombre today, so I'm gonna just blot my lips. Okay, so now that's done, I'm gonna take my go-to nude lipstick at the moment, which is like one of my favorites. This is Naturally Transformed. It's a matte lipstick from MAC, and it's such a pretty nude shade, you guys. Like, it's the perfect nude shade. It's a brown nude. Brown nude just means that this is actually has a brown undertone, and I actually kind of gravitate more towards brown nudes. I just love brown nudes on my skin tone, and I think on brown skin in general. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this. Now I'm gonna focus it more so where I did not apply my lip liner. So kind of like right here in the center. Okay? Closer towards the inside of the mouth. Okay? So I didn't bring it too far out towards the perimeter of my mouth, kind of kept it right there in the center. Same at the top. Okay? And then from here, it's just about blotting. So just blot your lips. See, y'all see how easy it is? Just blot. And you have created the easiest ombre lip that you could think of. Like, it's just liner, applying the lipstick in the center, and then blotting your lips. And that blotting creates that natural fade from the lip liner into the lipstick. And if I wanted to go in even more, I could take a little bit of like a lighter shade and apply that right in the center of my lips. I won't do it today because I don't have a really bright nude nearby me. But if I did, I could take just a little bit of a lighter lipstick and just pop it literally right here and right there, and do the same blotting motion, and that will create even more dimension. So I have a little bit of light in the center, you know, and it'll fade from the really light to the brown to the dark brown. But again, that's a super simple, easy way to apply lip liner and lipstick to create a really easy, you know, ombre lip. And y'all, this color is just like to die for. I love it so much. If you're really particular about having like really even clean lines on your mouth, so if you're really particular about having really sharp clean lines around, you know, your mouth for your lipstick, you can just take a small lip brush and a concealer and just slightly apply the concealer to the brush, and then slightly outline those areas, kind of sharpen up those lines like so. Just like that, real light-handed. Not much product. See up here. Okay? So that's an easy way to clean up any mistakes you may have made earlier. Just a lip brush, concealer, and kind of clean it up there. Lips, I feel like, are like the best thing because they can easily make or break your look. So you just choose your lip color wisely, your lip liner wisely, and, you know, just have some fun, play it up, change it up, you know, and just practice a lot. That's basically all it is, just practicing. So that is it for my how to apply lipstick like a pro video, you guys. I mean, I'll talk through lip prep, matching and pairing your eyeshadow with your lipstick, how to choose the right lip liner, and then actually applying the lipstick. And once you're gonna get it down, just practice a lot, figure out, you know, what complements your skin tone. You know, do you prefer lighter colors or darker colors, browns or pinks? You know, figure out your own personal preference, and then from there it's just practice, 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 and then once you get it, you got it. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye guys.